Let's clear something up. Yes, you can absolutely build a house out of hemp, and no, it's not just a wild idea from a festival or a quirky science fair project. Hemp construction is real, practical, and growing in popularity around the world. But before you get any funny ideas, no, you can't smoke it. Seriously, don't even try. Hemp blocks won't get you high, no matter how determined you are. Subscribe to my channel. If like my video and you want to make a video like my, go to my description. This is industrial hemp we're talking about. Tough, sober, and about as recreational as a sack of potatoes. It's bred for strength and utility, not for parties. We're talking construction, not college dorms or smoke-filled basements. Hempcrete is about building homes, not breaking rules. Building with plants isn't new, humans have done it for centuries. But hemp is making a comeback, and for some very good reasons that go way beyond just being green. It's strong, sustainable, and surprisingly simple to use. Hemp blocks are lightweight, easy to handle, and can be shaped to fit almost any design you can dream up. Forget the image of complicated, expensive green homes. Hemp blocks are for real people who want to build smarter, cleaner, and more affordably. You don't need to be an expert or have a huge budget to get started. If you're tired of the same old materials and want a project that's good for the planet, stick around. Hemp could be the answer you've been searching for. We're diving into Hempcrete, part science, part agriculture, and all hard work. It's a blend of innovation and tradition, and it's changing the way we think about building. You'll learn what hemp blocks are, how to use them, and why living in a house made from a misunderstood weed might just be the best story you'll ever tell your friends and family. It's time to see hemp for what it really is, a hero of sustainable construction, ready to help us build a better future. Ready to rethink what a house can be? Let's get started on this journey together and discover the possibilities of Hempcrete. And seriously, don't even think about lighting it up. Hemp is for building, not burning. So, what's a hemp block? Imagine a building material that's as easy to use as a toy, but made for real homes and grown-up projects. Think Lego, but made from plants and minerals. These blocks are designed to fit together simply, making construction feel more like play than work. The recipe is simple, just 3 ingredients: hemp hurd, lime, and water. No complicated chemicals or high-tech processes. The hemp gives bulk and insulation, acting as the core of the block and providing natural thermal properties. The lime binds it all together, creating a solid structure that's both durable and resistant to pests and mold. And the result is a lightweight, sturdy block that's surprisingly easy to lift and move around, even for beginners. Making them is straightforward. Harvest hemp, chop the woody core, and you're already halfway there. Mix with lime and water, pour into molds, and let it cure. There's no need for fancy equipment or special skills. No energy-hungry kilns needed, just time and air. The blocks harden naturally, making the process eco-friendly from start to finish. The blocks are strong, light, and easy to handle. You can carry several at once, making building faster and less tiring. Building with them is like stacking toy blocks. Just lay a course, line them up, and watch your wall take shape. Add a little lime mortar between each block and repeat the process. It's a rhythm anyone can pick up quickly. No complicated masonry skills required. Even first-time builders can create sturdy, well-insulated walls. The blocks aren't load-bearing, so you'll need a wood frame for structure. Think of the frame as the skeleton, and the hemp blocks as the muscle and skin. Hemp blocks fill in the walls, providing insulation and substance. They help keep your home warm in winter and cool in summer. It's a blend of old-school timber framing and new-school green innovation, combining tradition with sustainability. The result? Simple, efficient, and eco-friendly walls that are good for you and the planet. If you can stack blocks, you can build with hemp. It's that accessible. Perfect for DIYers, families, or anyone curious about green building. Welcome to Construction Made Easy, where building your own eco-friendly home is as simple as child's play. Got your land and a pile of hemp blocks? Let's build. There's something special about starting with just the basics. Open space, fresh air, and the promise of a home you'll create with your own hands. Hemp blocks are lightweight, eco-friendly, and easy to work with, making them perfect for a DIY project like this. Start with a solid, level foundation, concrete slab or piers, plus a waterproof stem wall to keep moisture out. This is the base that will support your entire home, so take your time to get it right. A well-prepared foundation means your walls will stay dry and strong for years to come. Next, raise your timber frame, the skeleton that holds up the roof. This frame gives your house its shape and strength, and it's where all the other elements will connect. Make sure everything is square and secure before moving on. Plan your post spacing to fit the hemp blocks snugly. Careful measuring now saves you headaches later, ensuring each block fits perfectly and your walls are sturdy. Once the frame's up, it's time for the fun part, stacking blocks. This is where your house really starts to take shape, one block at a time. Begin at the corners, lay the first course on your stem wall and use a thin layer of lime mortar. The mortar helps lock the blocks together and keeps out drafts. Stagger the joints for strength, cut blocks for windows and doors, and keep everything level. Take your time. Precision here means a stronger, more beautiful wall. It's a steady, satisfying process. Lift, place, repeat. You'll find a rhythm, and before you know it, the walls will rise around you, each block a step closer to your finished home. When the walls are up, add your roof structure on the timber frame. This is a big milestone, the moment your house starts to feel like a real shelter. Choose your roof style, shed, gable, whatever suits you. The roof not only protects your home but also gives it character and charm. Once the roof's watertight, finish the walls with breathable lime plaster inside and out. This natural finish lets moisture escape, keeping your home comfortable and healthy. No cement stucco or acrylic paint. Your walls need to breathe. Using the right materials is key to maintaining the benefits of hemp construction. The lime plaster protects the blocks and keeps your home healthy. It's a finish that's both beautiful and functional, standing up to the elements while supporting indoor air quality. That's it, a simple, hands-on way to build a tiny, sustainable home. You've created something lasting, with your own two hands, using natural materials that are good for you and the planet. Who knew construction could be this approachable? With a little patience and the right materials, anyone can build a home that's healthy, sustainable, and uniquely their own. Why go through all this? The benefits are huge. Hemp is fast-growing, needs little water, and soaks up carbon as it grows. Build with it, and your house becomes a carbon sink, actually helping clean the air. The thick, air-pocketed walls are fantastic insulators. Your home stays warm in winter, cool in summer, and your energy bills drop. Fire safety? Thanks to lime, hemp blocks are incredibly fire-resistant. They char, not burn. Pests like termites and rodents steer clear. The lime makes it unappealing. The air inside is healthier too. No toxic chemicals, no off-gassing, just natural materials. The walls absorb and release moisture, regulating humidity and preventing mold. You get comfort, safety, and a healthier home, all in one. Plus, you're building with a story, a house that's good for you and the planet. It's not just eco-friendly, it's future-friendly. And yes, it's a great conversation starter. Who wouldn't want to live in a house that breathes? That's the real payoff. Hemp blocks aren't perfect. They're not load-bearing. You need a separate frame, which adds cost and complexity. Sourcing can be tricky. You might have to order from far away, bumping up shipping costs and carbon footprint. Finishing the walls requires breathable lime or clay plasters, which can be pricier and harder to find than standard materials. Applying them takes some skill, and not every contractor is familiar with the process. Building codes may not recognize Hempcrete yet, so expect extra paperwork and maybe some puzzled inspectors. You might even get a visit from law enforcement. Hemp still raises eyebrows. Patience and a sense of humor are essential. It's not always easy, but the rewards are worth it. Just know what you're getting into before you start. Every green dream has a few weeds. Let's talk money. For a 200 square foot hemp block tiny house, costs vary by location, DIY effort, and finish choices. Foundation and frame, $2,000, $4,000 for a slab and timber. Hemp blocks, $25, $35 per square foot of wall space. For about 400 square feet, that's roughly $12,000. Lime plaster inside and out, $2,000, $3,000. Roof, windows, and door, $3,500 or so. Interior basics, plumbing, electrical, kitchen, bath, budget $8,000, $15,000 depending on your choices. Total DIY cost, $30,000, $45,000. Not cheap, but for a custom ultra-green home, it's a solid deal. Sweat equity saves money, and reclaimed materials can cut costs further. The wall system is the biggest expense, but you're investing in comfort, health, and sustainability. For many, that's worth every penny. Building green is an investment in your future. There you have it. The basics of building a tiny house with hemp, a material that's as fascinating as it is practical. It's practical, sustainable, and connects you to your materials in a way drywall never could, making every step feel meaningful. There are challenges, but for the adventurous, it's a rewarding path that leads to something truly unique. This is your invitation to rethink what a home can be, and to imagine new possibilities. Whether you build a tiny house or just a wall, experimenting with hemp is a step toward a better future. Dream big or tiny, but always dream. Do your research, make a plan, and get your hands dirty as you learn along the way. The world needs more builders willing to try something new and push boundaries. Just remember, it's a house, not a party favor. So treat it with respect. You can't smoke it. Don't even try, no matter how curious you get. Now go build something amazing and inspire others to do the same.